gonna play devil's advocate for a second.
He wants smoke. I'll bring the matches.
Oh my God, I can't. I don't have a script up.
We're the whole deal.
Bring it up. Okay.
Okay, KK, welcome to Side Dish. You know what it is. We're more than an appetizer when it comes to pop culture and fun. You looking at the whole meal over here. Happy Tuesday to you, and especially you. Let me turn that down because YouTube is bleeding through my speakers right there. I go by the name of Headkrack, and anytime I wear shades, people think, yo, did he get no? No, it's just really bright in here, and I feel like I've been in Vegas like all day, so I'm perfectly fine. Just the future is this bright.
What is going on?
How you feeling today, Claudia?
I am good. It's really hot in my house. I'm in Texas, and it is like it's 75 degrees today outside, and I still had my heat on like it's wintertime in the rest of the country. And I'm either going through menopause or I gotta turn this heat down.
Claudia, you got to look out. That's one of them signs. That's one of them signs of getting a little older. We used to like it cold in our house, then we let the temperature. I was maybe just a few more degrees warmer. I can't even go to my parents' house anymore.
Could it be the sweatshirt though? Maybe it's not. Maybe.
Well, if you're wearing a sweatshirt and it's hot inside and it's 73 degrees outside, yeah, like you're cooking yourself. You're on slow broil.
Mm-hmm.
But I am 52 and it is that age, right? Damn it. I don't
know.
And to everybody in the chat, smoke show, whole smoke show over here. She temperature hot and still keeping it together. Ted, how you feeling today, bro?
You know what? I'm good. I feel like it's unseasonably warm, seasonally warm everywhere. Like here in Atlanta, what was it? I mean, it was like in the upper 60s, low 70s today. Look, it was nice. I was just like walking around outside with a t-shirt on, not like the December and Januaries that we're used to. We had snow like a year or 2 years ago.
Yeah, it'd be the type of weather where you get sick just on the half of your body that wasn't covered. You know what I mean? Like it has been like shorts and hoodie weather, like low key, like the last couple of days, and like there's a couple people walking around with like knee flu.
That's the thing that's funny. Listen, this is one of those things. My cousins are the champions of snow being on the ground and shorts being above the knees, like not dressing appropriate for whatever temperature it is. Like I'm here in Atlanta and I want to look out my window and just look at people and be like, oh, that person is dressed responsibly. That's how I should dress going outside. But then if it's one of my cousins, I'm like, I don't know if it's 10 degrees or 70 degrees.
That you guys are definitely, I don't know what it is, but I used to go to school in Ohio, Baldwin Wallace College in Berea, Ohio, just outside of Cleveland. Shout out to y'all. Mm-hmm. And it would be -30 with the wind chill off the lake. And I would see the white boys walking around with a jacket on, shorts, and boots. I don't know what temperature is that outside, but there's snow around. It's unbelievable. Like that is a superpower, isn't it?
Maybe even flip-flops. Batty boy, says Vegas. He wore shorts and a t-shirt today.
Oh, man. See, that's what I love about Vegas, man. Special place.
All right. Okay, we're going to get into the show. Speaking of Vegas, speaking of gambling, people have been gambling on Tyler Perry's name. It's being mentioned a lot at the top of this year here in 2026. Actor Christian Keys, who previously worked with Tyler, he had a lot to say about Tyler's leadership, especially when it comes to Christian's show, All the Queen's Men. First, we're going to listen to what he had to say.
First season. So then season 2, season 3, he just showed up and said, hey, here's the next 20 episodes, and here's the next 16 after that. I didn't get a chance to contribute. Season 3 is when All the Queen's Men got weird, and dudes started getting raped with dildos. And I'm not mad about not being there no more. Because, I mean, the studio tried to steal my Created by credit. But it's you putting the show out there, but you're also the same studio, Tyler Perry Studios, that removed my Created by credit, and I had to call a union to have them force TPS to put it back on there. I'm not sad that my show isn't there anymore. After season 5, it won't be there anymore. I won't have to deal with that shady, corny kind of leadership over there that would dare. You got 16, 17 shows. I got one. Let me have credit. My contract says I get credit. Why your corny ass trying to steal my credit? Because you can't write like me.
Whoo! Okay, so is Christian What do you think? Is he correct to hold a little animosity about how things went down with Tyler Perry, or do you think he's piling up because we just talked about it yesterday? There's 2 people now with suits against Tyler.
I mean, well, Christian been outside with this kind of info for a minute. Like, it's just the media is spinning the block and it's giving him an opportunity to talk against people talking again. And he definitely has the right to feel the way he feel. If you created something and that thing you created ends up getting bastardized and is like unrecognizable to the thing that you thought you like turned in and created, you have the right to voice your opinion on it unless you sign the NDA. You know what I mean? Like, and so like, I understand where he's coming from. It's his version of the story. We wasn't there, but you know, his story hasn't changed much.
Just to get into the weeds of it for anybody watching, because you might be watching this and you might say, "Oh, created by credit." What does created by credit even mean? Like, what does it mean for me to get a credit on this? Well, on the back end of shows, on the back end of TV shows, let's say me, Claudia, and HK, we created a reality shows like Side Dish, The Competition. I don't know. I'm just making that up. And the 3 of us created this show. Okay, well, when that show turns a profit for a network, oftentimes the creators of a show will get a bump on the back end, where if the show is profitable, they might throw us a few extra dollars. Now, let's say that me and Claudia, we were bad people and we got to scheming and we were going to cut HK out of the created by credit. That means that the money would just be split between me and Claudia and HK wouldn't get any. Now, it's not a gigantic amount of money, but if I'm Christian, this rubs me a certain way because I created it by myself. Like he said, Tyler's got 100 shows. Why are you trying to get in on mine?
I just got to say this. I like this energy that Christian had with the tank top on and talking real greasy. Like, he just got sexy to me. Christian, I'm going to call you. I still got your number. Anyways, look, Christian's story has never changed. And someone in the comments says, Christian, Claudia, ain't that your boy? Yes. Christian and I hung out when early on when I first moved to LA. We did a music video together for Joe, the song White, Let's Just Be Friends, which we never got paid for. Neither one of us. They still owe us money. Anyways, I want my $1,500 production company, record company. Anyways, we became friends. Like, we bonded over getting screwed over, right? And we became friends. And I remember we hung out one day and he told me a story. He told me a couple stories. And they all are the same. Okay? The stories have not changed that he has said. I'm not saying about who, but his story is exactly the same as it was. That was 2008, I think it was. So what? 18 years ago? Is that 17, 16?
Same story about new characters or different characters? For clarity.
Uh-oh.
I remember he was talking about this show back then. I remember he created the show. I remember he wanted to possibly pitch it to Jamie Foxx's production company. I remember him really putting in a lot of work. He has written several books. He had a vision for this show, and what he said about season 3 and things changing and men getting, diddled by dildos. I don't think that was in his original version. I know people want to come for Christian because they were very upset that he came out, gave us something, then went away. Anyone that doesn't understand how legalities work, you can read between the lines what happened. Read between the lines what happened.
Well, I'll say it. I'll say it out loud. Between the lines, what happened is when he sold that show, when you sell a show to a large production company and they got a lot of leverage and you can write that first season, you hand them the first season and say, oh, that's great. And the fine lines of that contract somewhere, the executive producer of that show, whose name I'm not going to name, but we know who that is, could then unilaterally decide, you know what, I'm going to write the next 3, 4, 5 seasons.
Yeah.
And I'm going to get paid to write those next 3, 4, 5 seasons. Even though you wrote the first season, you're not going to get paid to write the next season. And so a person in a high level company like that has the full ability to essentially steal the show and make it what they want to make it.
Yeah, you can change the direction of the show. And I'm sure Christian was compensated for that. I don't think that's what his issue is. He may not like the direction of the show, but his issue is being taken off the created by. Like that is big as an
Yeah.
actor, as talent. You want to eventually cross over and be on the production side. You want to have the directed by, produced by, created by, because you have more value as in the business. So he called the union, as he said in his video, and said that he complained, and then they had to give him back his credit. So
especially if it gets lopsided to where like there's more seasons with your name not on it than there was, but you still planted that original seed and nucleus. Like, yeah, you deserve to be compensated.
Yep.
And because then it ends up being where it's Tyler's show, and Christian gets erased out of history, like it was never really his show. And I know he did come up with that concept. So
yep.
They should add an S to the end of men. just never mind.
Tyler, you got a lot of shows. You don't need the show. You got a lot of shows, Christian. You have great ideas. You're gonna have other shows. Christian, I like that energy. I like you popping off like that. It was giving me I don't know. I liked it. I'm already hot right now. You have to make my menopause act up.
Somebody turn the AC on at Claudia.
Hit the switch. No, hit the switch on it.
Okay, let's move on. We're gonna start a rumor and say that I'm thirsting over him. Okay, I'm desperate. All right, very handsome man. Okay, all right. Seems rappers need OnlyFans too. Now to make some coins, rapper Finesse 2 Times sat down with Jillian Wallow and had this to say about music industry folks, talking about what he does on OnlyFans. Check this out.
He wasn't, oh, he's on OnlyFans. Ooh, well, help me. And I keep my dick off the internet. Until then, I'm gonna swing this. I done made them 400,000 off OnlyFans. I'm gonna slang this bitch till I make 400 more until somebody help me. Talk your ass off. I done signed and supposed to help me. What the f? You making money off me? Help me. Talk your ass off.
All right, now, is he right? If the industry doesn't help him with his music, he's got to keep slanging that D. Put them D's on it.
I mean, like, yo, your survival all like hinges on you. The things you do, the energy you put into it. Ain't nobody supposed to help you. The label gonna give you some exposure. They gonna promote whatever single that got you on their radar. And then once your output ain't what it's supposed to be, they gonna move on to the next person they find on whatever social media platform or TikTok. So you gotta get on TikTok now and do what you gotta do in order to make the money that you gotta make. You know what I mean? Like, it is what it is.
TikTok.
TikTok. I like that.
TikTok.
TikTok. Can I look that up?
Here's the thing: is like I feel for him. I feel for the industry is. Listen, we all know every section in the entertainment industry is hard. Pause. But if you're out on OnlyFans and you're making $400K, I don't know, a year or whatever it is, eventually you're gonna be more known for being OnlyFans than you are for your rapping, and I don't know that you can come back from that.
Do y'all know a song by Finesse 2 Times?
I do, but I turn it when it come on. like I mean, the stuff he talk about don't speak to my vibration, and it is what it is. Like, nothing against the fella.
What does he talk about?
I don't know. I mean, I'm sure if Nas came on, he would turn it because he don't relate. Like I listen to the things I relate to, and it's just sometimes like I don't be in the mood.
Yo, do you think he plays his music in his OnlyFans videos when he's slinging? Is his music on in the background? Is that how he's promoting his stuff?
Absolutely,
but good promotion.
Do you know? Okay, wait. Y'all know how I've heard. I don't know this for sure at all, but I've heard that in some adult films, I've heard this, that they begin with a little fake scenario, like a pizza boy delivering a pizza, or a woman getting stuck in a washing machine or something like that. Do you think his scenes begin with him showing a woman his music and she's like, "This is amazing," and then it happens?
Or it could start with them going to buy jewelry at the kiosk at the mall, which is Moissanite, because I saw those chains. And then maybe she says, "Can I hold your chain?" And she picks up and it's very lightweight. And then she's like, "Screw this." And then he's like, "Well, I got something that's heavier than that." And then they go in. That's that.
Oh, so according to our producer Arlene, who's definitely seen the footage from what she told us, apparently
I think I'm getting word that she is. I think she's a
Yeah,
subscriber.
Our
He shows
producer
his drink on
Arlene
camera.
wanted to show us
And-
a photo earlier, and we told her, we were like, Arlene, we don't need to see the proof of this.
So Arlene subscribed to his OnlyFans. She said that he only apparently he doesn't fuck with women, that he just pleasures himself, and she said it's quite impressive, and that she pays what is it, Arlene? What $9.99, $4.99 a month?
Oh my gosh. Hold up. Hold on a second. He's just displaying it. That's all he's doing.
That's she said that's what Google says. So kind of like a show and tell, like an OnlyFans show and tell. Like
I don't know if I think our
That's
producers
crazy.
here at Side Dish are much more invested. I don't think they would just rely on just Google. I think they would do a deeper dive. Arlene, she's being too modest. I think she's really.
No, what's crazy is the people at home, there's several people who make this show. We've got our executive producer, Arlene. We've got our producer, Kim, our producer, Kaja, our tech and director, Will. And we get a little document. We go over this document to try to understand what we're going to talk about. And I'm looking at it right here. And what's so weird is how Arlene sent us a direct link to his OnlyFans. It's so like she's trying to get us to subscribe. That's crazy.
I missed that, Tanner. Wow. I like how Arlene, like, she goes the extra mile. Like, she really takes a deep dive into our research.
Oh my God. Okay, I just want to say I made that part up. She hasn't sent us his thing or sent us.
Wait a minute.
Well, also too,
Tanner getting hot too first.
It's hot in my place now. Jeez.
So I got hot from Christian Keys and you got hot from Finesse 2 times.
No.
What's happening here?
I need something for me later. Like that, help me out. But to the people in the chat, who would you pay money for OnlyFans for? Like, what artist, if they did come out with an OnlyFans, rapper or singer, would you, or even gospel artists?
Yo, we're gonna get into them in a minute.
Make it weird. Make it weird.
Can it just be anyone? Does it have to be in those categories? Can I pick? Can it be outside those categories? I'm paying for anything. I'm paying for anything that Anthony Joshua is selling. I'm buying anything. Fine, perfect man, perfect specimen. Anthony Joshua.
Yo, like he's like grieving right now. You could definitely probably swoop in there and be that bosom.
I know that's so sad, but whatever you selling, when you get through this, I got you.
When you get through this, she's here.
I'm buying whatever he's selling. What were we talking about?
All right, well, another OnlyFans contestant or contender, possibly, according to the chat, Nick Cannon was on his We Playing Spades show with Raven Simone and her wife Miranda when the topic of cute child stars came up, and the group thought a certain child star went to go to the upper room. Check it out.
Emmanuel Lewis and Raven
cute.
Simone are the
Rest in
two
peace,
cutest kids.
Oh, it's crazy.
Webster was 75 years old. I don't think so.
Yes, he is. Hey, Webster,
No,
when did he pass away?
He's gone.
Webster gone!
No.
No! Webster! When did Webster go?
On the glory.
I saw him in the club in Atlanta.
That was his ghost.
Why he's still alive?
He's like, damn it, I told you. Y'all ain't gonna
The
kill
fact
Webster.
that y'all killed, y'all had killed
I'm
Webster.
having palpitations.
You was dead ass about seeing him.
I'm so mad at him right now. Why would I think it was?
I'm mad at everybody.
No, you
killed him.
thinking of Gary Coleman.
Yeah, you are.
That's what I'm
Yeah,
thinking
you
about.
are.
He's short too.
Oh,
I
Lord.
don't say it as much as you do.
I
That's
thought
fair.
they took Webster.
I want to apologize to Webster. I felt like my bad, friend.
Oh,
My
Lord.
bad.
So glad you're living.
I hope he karate chops her to the throat lovingly. Like Emmanuel Lewis is a personal friend of me and Tanner, a Side Dish Hall of Famer, first celebrity guest that we had on the show. Yep. He even pulled up twice, and just such an amazing human being. And I'm also appalled that like all the young black child stars aren't in a super group chat to where they know who is still among us and who is not. Because we know damn well it was Gary Coleman who died.
Yeah, Gary Coleman. I didn't know Webster was bow-legged like that.
Short.
He's bow-legged. I even like bow legs.
Oh, word. He's single.
Sir.
You get up in there again.
Let me just see if it works out with Anthony Joshua first. If it doesn't work out with Anthony Joshua, then we go on to Emmanuel Lewis.
Something tells me Emmanuel's going to treat you way better.
That's wild. That's range. That's real range.
So
I think we reached out to Emmanuel Lewis, but he wasn't available to comment. But he's with us. He's with the living here in Atlanta. I really enjoyed Nick's reaction.
and then even hit you with a factual because because we even talked about it on Side Dish. I used to see Emmanuel Lewis in the wildest places doing the coolest stuff with chicks I wish I knew. You know what I mean? Like he be outside.
When I used to live in Atlanta, I went to like a ball that was like very high end, like black high society ball. He was at our table. He was so fun, so cool. He has a very fun, lit life. Like he really does.
Yeah. Truly one of the most charismatic guys ever.
Absolutely. Oh man. Yo, so everybody in the chat, let us know a celebrity that is still here that you thought was gone. Because real talk, I thought Val Kilmer was out of here. I thought he died like after they yelled. No, he's dead now. But like I thought he died like right after they yelled cut at the end of that second Top Gun. But apparently he lived like 8 more months. Yeah.
Yeah, no. Well, right after Top Gun, like right after that new Top Gun. Anyhow, we got to go to break. Put it in the comments what celebrity you think has already passed on. We'll double check each other. And we got more Side Dish coming up in 2 minutes.
Which one is still alive, Uncle Ben or Famous Amos? Welcome back. Now, this isn't the kind of church news anyone wants to see trending. Gospel great Donnie McClurkin. Yes, the 3-time Grammy Award-winning singer and pastor is facing some serious allegations in a new lawsuit. Now, the civil suit claims that McClurkin sexually abused Giuseppe Corletto for years. Now, they met when he was just 21 and struggling with his sexuality, and he sought McClurkin's spiritual guidance after reading McClurkin's book about overcoming homosexuality. Now, it started as a mentorship, allegedly turned into grooming and abuse, and allegedly began during the Pray to Gay Away sessions and later escalated to a sexual assault on work trips as he served as McClurkin's personal assistant. Now, the lawsuit alleges McClurkin wrote an apology email after the 2013 incident, calling himself a dirty old man. Now, McClurkin's attorney denied all accusations, saying that they're categorically false and mischaracterized. It's a lot of syllables.
Mm-hmm. Pray the gay away, really?
He prayed it so hard away that it went back into
went in and out.
Another vessel. Yeah. Not in and out. This isn't funny. This isn't funny.
No, it's not.
Essay is not funny.
No, it's
I do know some
not
funny essays though. But
the thing that's not funny, I'm just be honest. The thing to me that's the most not funny about it is when a person is struggling with something like that, and then it appears as though, and this is his alleged thing, is that in those moments of weakness he was being taken advantage of.
Yeah.
That bothers me. If you're out there and this is something that you're struggling with, know that your family loves you, and if your family for whatever reason isn't holding you the way that you want to be held in this moment, know that there you have so much support. And so I just want to say that to people out there. It's messed up. I am not a fan of anytime I hear "Pray the Gay Away." That's a big red flag for me on all sides of it. I don't think that ever works. I don't think that's a thing that is real. I don't think that if you feel yourself drawn to members of the same sex, and those are the people that you love and the people that you want to be with, I don't think prayer is. I think you need to come to accept yourself more than seeking acceptance of others.
I don't think I'm mature enough for this conversation without.
Oh, come out to play. Come out to play, Claudia. Come out. Can CJ come out to play today?
No, Dan already made it all serious, and he said,
well, I didn't mean to make serious, but like
caring and loving and mature. I can't come after him and make
a dick joke. Let's go.
He get up. I can't say that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I can't say.
Yeah, you
how
can.
many times you go back? Like I can't. Then I'm wrong. You know what I mean? Like I
No.
don't get it.
Yo, let it fly. I mean, at the end of the day, like, I mean,
I don't get it.
there's not one right answer to all of this. Like, what happened to this person is terrible if it truly happened.
Yeah.
But also, the irony of all of it is hilarious.
Oh, wait.
You're struggling with your homosexuality. You go to your pastor that wrote a book about overcoming his own sexuality. He tries you the first time. You go back and say, man is not perfect. Ask God. I don't know. It's a lot. But you know what? I will say, there's an awful lot of these allegations in the church. A lot of people talking about getting swallowed, praying the gay away, falling down, getting back up.
Mm-hmm.
They always have the names that just kind of go with it. Eddie Long. It's a lot of dick and a lot of ass and a lot of just.
Listen, I get it. Like, it's the idea that, you know,
I'm going to talk about this. I don't want to talk about this.
We're trying to get the gay prayed away, and the pastor himself really struggled with it. And so maybe we have a session where we pray the gay away. And then we found out it didn't work that time. Maybe we need to try 4, 5, 10, 15 more times, and then it'll go away.
Yo, I almost got robbed one time at this Chinese restaurant in North Philly. And guess what? I didn't do no more. Go back to that Chinese restaurant in North Philly.
Yeah.
You know what I bet you didn't do? You also didn't work for the people outside that Chinese restaurant in North Philly.
I had a director one time that when I went in, he closed the door and locked it and tried to tell me I needed to read my lines with my top off. I figured out a way to get out of that, and I never auditioned for him ever again. Now, I do understand it's different. That's church and there's faith involved, but I mean, at this point, it's almost a given.
This is what I'm about to say is the most messed up thing, and this is the thing that could get me canceled. Truly, and if this is my last day here on the show, just know that
You're never getting
I've had the best time.
Tanner.
It almost feels like a challenge. It almost feels like if you read the book of some guy and he's like, and I got over this and I got it through the other side, that there are people out there who might be like, oh, bet. You know,
right?
Like,
it's almost like Russian roulette with a penis.
That's
I'm gonna try and see if I can get like. I think I could be not.
Somebody say he prayed the gay away. He prayed the gay would stay instead.
Wow.
Wow. Brianna, you're a wild human.
But how is this a
Oh, wait, hold on a second. LaMarcus in the comments said, I'm praying a gay will appear in my way.
It's all about intention. This is what you
This
want.
lawyer to me is giving public defender. The lawyer says denied all allegations, saying they're categorically false and mischaracterized. But then didn't McClurkin write an apology email saying I'm a dirty old man? It seems like allegedly case closed.
Yeah, but when people say like, yo, these things were miscategorized. Like, no, that wasn't sexual assault. It was a hard flirt. Like it's all about the wording and the verbiage, and it doesn't necessarily create a great legal narrative that you're trying to set up.
Yeah.
See, this is why I don't go to church.
Not
that
church.
and other reasons too, but that's
the other reasons. But
this is the main reason I don't go to church.
Because the guy you bring with him might get sexually assaulted.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Wow.
His aim.
Man.
Okay.
Has anybody? I remember that one video. There's that one video on the internet where this guy, it's a viral one, and he talks about how he got the gay prayed away, and he's like, "I used to be gay, but now I'm straight," and he says it in a very effeminate way.
Delivered.
Yes.
Oh, he blocked me on Instagram. Anthony Caldwell, he blocked me on Instagram. Yeah, he was trying to be friends, and I had to hang with him, and he started talking trash about me on the radio in Detroit.
Oh, damn.
He's a hot mess. Everything is for clout with him. That gay is never getting prayed away.
Yeah,
he's committed.
It might lie dormant for a little bit, but like the McRib is coming back.
It's so funny. Hey, Claudia, what would happen if you were like dating somebody and it was going really well and like you were getting real serious and everything was working out, everything was fine, and then it got to the point where y'all were sharing like deep dark secrets or emotional things from your past, and he was like, "When I was 28 years old, I went to a pastor and he prayed the gay away, and I've been straight ever since." How would you handle that?
I'd be like, "Oh, okay, that's nice." I have to go because I have to get up and go to church early tomorrow.
You lay on a pillow of lies.
I'm sure I have dated someone that,
Wow. Oh my gosh.
We're gonna put a pin in this and revisit this.
We're gonna send some.
We'll keep you guys abreast of any new developments in this case, and we'll keep you up to date. I guess I told you I wasn't mature enough for this conversation. I just wanted to put that disclaimer out there.
You were mature enough today.
So
okay, we're gonna stay on top of this one. You heard? Okay, moving on. All right, okay. Now you guys listen. We know that when somebody comes. Oh dang, I'm jumping stories. I'm sorry.
We gotta talk about them tech fleas.
I know.
We lost her for a sec.
We lost
I'll pick it
Claudia.
up. She'll dive back in. So you back? Can you tell about the tech fleece?
Yes. So much for this Quarterzip takeover, because just on the timeline said we were retiring Nike techs. The street said, not so fast. Now, images of Venezuelan President Nicolas Maduro arriving in U.S. custody after Trump initiated his capture shifted the conversation. Let's take a look.
Could never die. The president of Venezuela, Nicolas Maduro, got knocked by the feds for allegedly trafficking, and he got caught in the unofficial trapper fit, the good Nike Tech. Google searches for Nike Tech skyrocket. This made so much noise. One of the kings of trap rap, Westside Gun, referenced it in his story. I'm just waiting for a Pusha T ball, and a complex audience celebrated this moment as the death of Quarterzip, which was supposed to be a comedic attempt to destroy the Nike Tech wave. Plies got in his woke bag and hinted that this was an attempt to criminalize Nike Tech wearers, which could be true, but the truth is, Nike Tech's been the uniform of the streets. It's been 13 years since the Nike Tech was introduced. It's safe to say it's not a fad or a trend. It's here to stay. Let me know if I'm bugging.
All right. According to Business Insider, the suit was mentioned in thousands of posts a day.
Yes.
Hey, yo. That footwork's sturdy.
Wow.
The searches are up. The suit was mentioned thousands of posts on X, up from just a few hundred posts. And if you try to get it, good luck, because the gray fleece is sold out in multiple sizes on Nike site. Is this the internet just overthinking it, or are the fit really doing too much talking? What do you think about this?
I don't know. Like, I mean, it seemed like the timing was divine, though. Because when I first was seeing them in the tech fleece, I thought AI did that because, the world we live in now. But to find out that was real, that was crazy. Like, what if he was in anything else? Like, what other, like, retro fashion or, like, thing that used to be hot that we're trying to repopulate? Like, what if they got him and he was, like, in a Carl Canot jumpsuit or like a Nautica pullover?
Yeah. I think this was 1000% premeditated. I think everything has been thought out. This is a reality TV show producer president. Nothing is by accident. And I also think that it's fake that he even got captured. I think it was a surrender. And I'm hearing rumors that there's allegedly some talk about, I'm going to act like I'm kidnapping you, but really I'm getting you out of there. And then you're going to sign over, give me the passwords for all your Bitcoin, 600,000 of them. I think another country's military comes in and swoops you up. Where is Venezuela's army? Nobody tried to shoot. No one got hurt in this. Like, you just come in and just swoop him up, him and his wife, and no one gets hurt. No one, even a rapper you try to rob or kidnap is going to have like one security person with them. The president of Venezuela that everybody knows Trump has a hard-on for, was nothing, like, it just without any event. And then he's in a Nike Tech. This was all coordinated.
I thought, I could be wrong, but I thought that they put him in the Nike Tech, that like he was wearing whatever Venezuelan president garb he was wearing, and then they put him in that when they cuffed him. I don't know. That could be false. And then the other thing that I heard is that like the Venezuelan people, because I was one of those guys who was like, we shouldn't be trying to meddle this much in other countries, yada, yada, yada. But then I saw something from a guy who is Venezuelan, who I'm friends with on Facebook, talking about the people of Venezuela are very happy. And so I don't know what to think.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of, but I also know how like the media can put a spin on things, or like the algorithm could show you whatever narrative that they want to show you, because you know who Meta and other people in bed with, right? Mm-hmm. So they're gonna push whatever narrative. I can't believe that like this guy had less security than Tekashi 6ix9ine. Like, it would have been way harder to get Tekashi 6ix9ine than it was to get the president of Venezuela and his wife.
And they very well may have worked it out where like, okay, we're gonna get you, and then when we do the perp walk, or when there's photographs of you, we will be in a Nike Tech, because there is a 1000% a war on African Americans again in this country. Not that it ever stopped, but they've been really leaning in, and they were getting some positive traction with the Quarterzip. And I look at all that stuff now. A lot of the stuff, you see how evil the world is. A lot of stuff is premeditated to lower your self-esteem, to make a certain group of people look away. And I don't put nothing past these people. I really don't.
I wish they arrested him in some Kirkland jeans.
Kirkland jeans?
Some Costco jeans?
Yeah, those are jeans from Costco. Like the Kirkland brand.
Oh, this is such a mess. They want to know if you're on Facebook, Tanner.
Yeah, I'm on Facebook. Why? Why y'all want to? Who's car? Oh, Mama Mel, what's up? Yeah, I'm on Facebook. I'm on Facebook, boo. I'm not on OnlyFans. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. Well, guys, we're gonna take a quick 2-minute break. When we come back, we're talking about New Year's Eve girls trip that goes hard left, and we're gonna talk about how there are different types of white people. All of that coming up after the break. So many different.
The conversation during the commercial. Shout out to Astroglide. All right, welcome back. Now, when a girl's trip finally makes it out of the group chat, only for a plus-size friend to get left behind at a club, what was supposed to be a fun New Year's Eve getaway to Miami for 4 girlfriends quickly turned into body shaming, an ultimatum, and a friendship fallout. Take a look at this.
New Year's Eve last night. 4 of us get ready to go out. I already DM'd the promoter for Vendom, so that way he said we can get in, there'll be alcohol, no, wait at the door, everything's all good. We pull up, one of my friends is plus size, and they tell her that she has to pay $300 at the door. We all thought we were gonna have an expense-free night, so no one wanted to pay for the $300 entry fee. We spent over 2 hours trying to figure out if we're gonna split it, can she put on her credit card, whether we're just gonna leave, go to another club, and we spent over 2 hours plotting and planning and strategizing. Finally, we're 10 minutes before New Year's Eve, and I personally did not want to spend my New Year's Eve sitting on the curb. So I asked my friend, would you be willing for us to pay for your Uber to go back home so you can watch the ball drop, watch fireworks, and be safe, so that way we can at least go into the club before midnight? She turned to me and says, I'll get in that Uber, but once I do, we are not friends anymore.
Wow.
What the hell with this friendship?
All right, y'all. Was this justified, considering it was New Year's Eve, or a full-blown friendship violation? And let's take a poll in the chat. Would you have left as a group, split the 300, or send her back to the hotel? Fellas, what say you? New Year's Eve.
All right. How do I ask this?
I already know it's going to be dark. I know.
I mean, how big was the friend? Because the thing is, if you're taking up 3 people worth of space in the club, and the promoter who probably rented the venue for that night has to reach a certain cap, there got to be things in place. There might have been a person who was medium big that got charged $200, but you don't get to hear her story because she just had it on her. It was like, it's New Year's Eve, I'm gonna do the thing, right? So there it is. Like, I mean, you're gonna pay. You in Miami, like you can't go to Miami with Biloxi intentions.
Yeah, so there's a part of me that feels like we got information missing, because she's talking about, I set the thing up with the promoter, yada, yada, yada. We're all set. They weren't going to pay any money. And then, so somebody's paying for the night. Somebody's footing this bill. And I just feel like there's information missing here. Like, maybe that girl wasn't included. Maybe the promoter is like that and wasn't just like, let me see these girls. It's wild that they didn't just leave, though.
Well, Miami and Vegas will be extremely rude to your face and don't care about nobody's feelings. If it's 4 hot girls and 1 girl that he deems not hot, they will shut it all down. Like, they will not let the group in if you insist on bringing that friend in, or they'll make her pay. I had a friend that was, damn it.
What? Go on, Claudia. What?
She was just old. She was older. She wasn't a big girl, but she was just older. She just had a older look about her, and mature way. And she used to always be like in a duster, like
like Wyatt Earp,
like a cape. Yes. And we were in Vegas one time, and they were like, "Oh, Claudia, blah blah blah," and they was like, "Who's?" He's like, I think he said, "Whose mother is this?" or something like that. I was like, "Oh, it's my girl, chill." And he was like, I was like, come on, man, don't do this at the door. And I was like, please. So then I had $40, and I just put it in his hand, and he was like, so he let the girl with the cape in. But she was dressed like a superhero a little bit, or like an old Western movie. But I didn't want to hurt her feelings, so I would never let her know. And I don't think she's watching now, but I would never, you know what I mean?
Is this friend famous? Is this a famous friend?
No.
Okay.
She wanted to be, though, but I don't deal with her no more. But it just cost me too much money at the door. But it definitely. I do have a policy now.
What is the policy? No capes? What are we talking about?
I'm not going out with anyone that's going to hold me up, or I'm going to have a conversation if it's a real good friend of mine, I will never leave my friend. We're all leaving together. If it's like a surface friend, like were they really friends? Clearly they were not. If that's just like a homie, like I decided to be nice and we can all go out. But if it's my girl, we're all leaving together. Or I'm checking the promoter. I'm gonna let you know right now. You're not doing that to my real friend. A surface, like an associate, I'm not gonna miss New Year's Eve. I'm going somewhere. So either we're leaving together, we're all gonna take out some money. I think they were hood radish that they all sat around for 2 hours fussing about $2. That was ghetto of them. They were trash.
You can't go to Disney World with no money. You also can't go to Miami with no money. Same rules apply. Like you should be prepared to have something on you. But like personally, if it was my friends, I wouldn't have left my friends. I'd have paid the $300 and we'd have just griped about it later. But I felt like she shot that first video in the bathroom of the club. And you know, like, you know what I'm saying? Like that they ain't your friends.
She didn't care about her friend. Tana, what do you think?
This wild. I feel like this this kind of behavior, and I hate to say it, is exclusive to women. Men don't function like this. I know a girl who was getting married, and one of her like lifetime friends, they'd been friends for a really long time. They got into a thing about the scheduling of the wedding, and they're not friends anymore. And now, granted, that's a wedding, you know, and y'all were you were so close for years and years and years and years before, and then just like the dates rubbed each other just enough wrongly that they're not friends anymore. And then this one girl here talking about like cut right to inside the club. Men don't act like this.
Yeah, that was
we're not presented in scenarios to do it though.
That was mean girl behavior, and he should just let the girl in and made the exception. The promoter should have done that, and then 2 hours outside after like 45 minutes, y'all should have been like, we being some bum bitches right now. Like, let's not, they want to have the lifestyle like they balling out of control, but really you're all broke and you left your friend. So no, one of my real friends, I would never do that to. An associate, I still probably wouldn't have left her. I would have probably talked her way, you know, that was mean. And she seemed happy to do it.
Yeah, and she probably had her friend carry everybody's purse back to the room.
And drive.
Yeah.
She had 2 purses on each shoulder.
Dang. Okay, we're gonna do this real quick. Okay, this weekend, white people news. TikToker Kai Zone was casually filling out her FAFSA form, which is the free application for federal student aid, and she was hit with a question that sent shockwaves to the mountains of Caucasus. We're gonna roll the clip here.
Why the hell is the FAFSA asking what type of white I am? I don't think I have ever been asked what type of white person I am ever before. I mean, this isn't a bad thing. I'm just like, when did this start happening? Because you know what I mean? Usually you just hit white and then you move on with your day. They don't have any other questions, usually. I don't know who they is. I'm thinking all the other forms I've ever filled out. Usually you just hit white and move on. Girl, my dad's adopted. I don't even know.
Yeah.
Yo, out of all the options that we saw there, what do you feel like is the whitest type of white? I saw Irish there. I saw Italian. I was going through German, Polish. Man,
German is the whitest because they, you know, the Nazis.
Yeah, like so white. We're gonna get rid of other whites.
Yeah, they don't even like other whites that have a tan. They don't like, you know, curly-haired, dark-haired whites. They just like white.
I remember the first time that I had to I remember the first time that I was looking at one of those things, filling out some kind of form or whatever, and there was white, not Hispanic. Like you used to when you're a white person, you click the white box, you get trucking, and there's all these other boxes you skip to the bottom of the form. And then somewhere in like my 30s or whatever, I was filling something out, and it was like white, and then white, not Hispanic, and I had to take a second and just be like, no, I'm not Hispanic. So I was white, not Hispanic, because we had 2 white options. Now we got like 6 white options. That's crazy,
right? Because like Emilio Estevez. He white, but he's Spanish.
Yes. All you whites that think all you Hispanics that think you whites, all you I will vote for Donald Trump's, they got a little box for y'all. So you know they don't think you want them.
I did see a video on TikTok where some lady, she was AAPI, right? So she was half Asian, half Caucasian, and she liked that because she could pick, I'm like half Polish and half Taiwanese or whatever. She got real specific with it, but then everything else was like, no, this is a bad thing, and the whiteys are gonna learn as this rolls out over the next couple of years, because this is like new.
I mean, but this. Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No, go ahead, love. Go. You got.
I would like to make a suggestion to white folks that are our allies and black folks. I would like a call to action. All black people, I need you to check off one of the white boxes, and I need all the cool white people to check off African American. Let's throw this thing in. It's cause some chaos and see what they do with that information. I really want to know.
HR surprise. You know, when you walk in for the gym, like I wasn't expecting you, Hakeem.
that FAFO with our FAFSA.
I say we do it.
Yo, man, we're about to run out the break, but when we come back, here y'all with the question of the day. We need your help. 2 minutes. We'll see y'all. Side dish.
I'm checking on.
Welcome back to Side Dish, and it's time for the question of the day. And the question is, why are y'all so amazing in the damn chat? We threw some things out there early on, and and we be watching and we be trying to get to everybody in real time. So going back earlier when we was talking about like who are some celebrities that you would actually pay for a subscription on OnlyFans for, I missed the person's name, but one person said Method Man. And I also saw another person inquire about Tanner, and one of our like very keen Side Dish chat room researchers already did the research and let the chat know that Tanner was not on OnlyFans. Would you accept their request?
Wait, what?
Like, would you ever put it out there? Because apparently the demand is there. Now it's up for you to supply.
Okay, if you're in the chat live right now, hit me with the dollar amount per month you individually would be willing to throw to my OnlyFans. HK, we have talked about this in the past, how there are people out there not doing the worst things and they're on OnlyFans, like giving a little bit of a show, and they make crazy money.
It usually only works for women. Like Claudia, on a scale of OnlyFans, with Maxim being in the middle to like the final stage boss being like hustler, what thing, like would you do any of the things?
When I was on the Breakfast Club, when I had my little foot surgery to fix the corns and get rid of the corns on my toes, Charlamagne joked with me that I should do OnlyFans. So I started one just for shits and giggles. I never put content on it. So I do have one technically, but I've never used it because I thought it was weird. But I think I might show my toes because there's a lot of freaks out there, but they're not that pretty. So if you like toes that had been operated on, I have some light scars. I don't know what that would fetch me.
You would be surprised. Like I don't know, celebrityscarfeet.com. Like, I don't know. Like, I think the weirdest thing that you could close your eyes and sit here and think about is somebody who like went to go get some lubricant because you just said what you said. You know what I mean? Like there are some weirdos out there who are into a little bit of everything.
So should I say it slower? Do you want my phone with stars oiled up?
I'm messed up right now because Grant Powell said that they would pay $0 for my OnlyFans. And I'm like, that's messed up.
Nobody's out here doing community service free OnlyFans.
Yeah. Everybody's seen your everything for $10 and you're done in a month. All right, we got to take another quick break. We're going to be back with everybody's favorite game, Whose Cousin Is It? We'll see you guys in 2. Those toe photos, though, there's money in the toe market.
For real.
Director Will, let me know if you want to see the picture of my foot, my toe mid-surgery. I just sent it to our producer. And Headkrack and Tanner got the picture as well. Do you see it?
Oh, I didn't get it yet. It's coming. It's coming via regular mail. Okay.
All right. Well, meanwhile,
what? Oh my God! Is this your foot?
It's time for everyone's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
It's time for everyone's favorite game.
Whose cousin is it?
Oh my!
Mid-surgery. It was mid-cut. All right. Now, when an 18-year-old Burger King employee thought he could have it his way on New Year's Eve, the Fed said, "Not on our watch."
Yep, and thankfully so, because the Charlotte man was planning a full terror attack on New Year's Eve, inspired by ISIS, which targeted a grocery store and a fast food spot.
That's not the combo meal we want, sir. Now, officials say he thought he was chatting online with fellow extremists, but plot twist, he got catfished by the FBI and the NYPD.
They allegedly found knives, hammers, a Kevlar vest, and a handwritten plan titled New Year's Attack 2026. And this wasn't his first red flag. He'd already been on the FBI's radar for years.
He was arrested before anyone was hurt. Now he's facing up to 20 in prison, way longer than a Burger King shift. Whose cousin is this? We're sure it's mine, right?
I'm going to go with Aladdin's cousin.
Yeah, the obvious answer is white or Aladdin, but I'm going to go Headkrack cousin.
I'm going to say my cousin. I'm sticking with it.
All right, y'all. Let's move that van.
Let's go. Here it comes.
Uh-oh. Peel the label.
Oh, we're rebooting. We're getting there, folks.
On the next exciting episode of Side Dish. There you go.
Here it comes.
You got to scratch your
Uh-oh.
TV screen to make it disappear. Everybody put your finger up to the screen and scratch the screen. That's how it makes it comes
We're
over.
gonna do it. We're gonna get it, guys. We can do this. Here we go.
We're having a technical difficulty. Can one of the producers draw a
Tune
picture
in.
and upload it?
Tune in tomorrow.
Aladdin
Oh,
is hilarious.
man.
Hey, well,
Cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Our first cliffhanger episode of the season. We're going to start with that